Greetings, anyone who's in the chat. We are just waiting for a few more people to show up before I turn stuff on. Greetings, anyone who's in the chat. We are just waiting for a few more people to show up before I turn stuff on. Greetings, anyone who's in the chat. We are just waiting for. All right. Figure first we'll talk about automotive news, since that's what everybody wants. So let's go to the first news from the Connecticut News Junkie. Basically, it's a story about Tesla. Corporate decisions kill efforts to change Connecticut's automotive franchise law. Basically, what that means is the automotive dealers in Connecticut didn't like the business model that Tesla wanted, that a manufacturer to sell directly to the public. They wanted to see like a franchisee type business setup, which then, if you think about it, what at least what Tesla's trying to do is they're trying to cut the middleman out. So even though how much it costs to get a Tesla, so let's read the article here. Hartford, Connecticut. The battle between the electric car maker Tesla and Connecticut's auto dealerships came to an abrupt halt following Tesla's February 28th announcement that it was changing its strategies in favor of online only sales models. So great. So Tesla's going way of Amazon. So I wonder if we'll be seeing Teslas being offered on Amazon. Wouldn't that be interesting? Basically, they said we had a long, drawn-out public hearing in late February, and 72 hours later, as we find that their business model has completely changed. Rep. Ronald Lamar, Democrat of New Haven, said on Thursday. So, yep. So it sounds like Tesla is going with an online sales model only now for the cars. My only question to Tesla is: are you going to be able to keep up with manufacturing requests? For the demand for your products. Are you going to be having manufacturing delays for your product line? Have you fine-tuned your just-in-time manufacturing processes? Those are the questions I'd be asking. It's from what I've heard over the years. It's great you guys are cranking out cars, but you have them sitting on your back parking lot at your factories waiting for key components to show up. So, have those issues been addressed? Now, is the factory going to be capable of all of these new models that you eventually want to introduce? Or is there going to be talks that you guys want to expand and build additional factories? Yeah. Hey, if GM's going to be closing down one of their talking about closing one of their factories, maybe that's an opportunity for you to step in and sublease their factory and retool it for your manufacturing needs. I'm sure the auto unions would love that. Just food for thought. Comment down below what you think about that option. Okay, going on to our next story from Automotive News website. Mercedes hands U.S. plant an ultra-luxury mission. The Alabama plant to deliver the most expensive passenger vehicle made in America. In a stunning new chapter of Mercedes-Benz expanding in North America, the automaker plans to build the ultra-luxury Maybach model exclusively at their plant in Alabama, where the rarefied sedan nameplate will be applied to an SUV. Boy, that's going to be interesting. The new Maybach, based on the all-new third-generation GLS platform, would be the most expensive passenger vehicle made in America. The model is expected to be priced at about $200,000, sources say. So I could be wrong, but so basically they're taking Mercedes G-Wagon platform, or their latest and greatest revised version of it, and putting the Maybach twist to it. It'll be interesting to see what the aftermarket tuners will be doing with the Maybach SUVs. Brabus had it with the G-Wagon, so I don't know what they could do with a Maybach. Thoughts and comments down below in the comments on what you think on this story. And for some of you guys who were old enough to remember, the John DeLorean film is aimed to be released pretty soon, starring Alec Baldwin as John DeLorean. I'd play the trailer, but I'm not going to risk any copyright claims. As the article goes, film should provide a dramatic look into DeLorean's personal life and how the DMC company came to life and ultimately failed. John DeLorean might be the man responsible for what widely is considered the first muscle car, the Pontiac GTO, but it's DeLorean Motor Company that defined the engineer. A new dramatization documentary aims to tell the story of the successful and troubles that plagued the man who tried to redefine the automotive industry. Framing John DeLorean will be released June 7th with Alec Baldwin starring as DeLorean. The film includes interviews from DeLorean's children, footage of DeLorean during his prime era, and Baldwin portraying the engineer and businessman. Should be interesting. For those of you that are not old enough to remember, DeLorean was hemorrhaging money when he was trying to keep his factory afloat from when he came up with the concept to build his cars that he had his factory built in Ireland at the time. And he was hemorrhaging money and needed money to keep the company afloat, and he was looking for private investors to keep the company going before the company actually would go public. And then came in this question of a FBI sting for him to set up a cocaine trafficking ring to help fund his company. Ultimately, he went to court and was found not guilty. So, should make for an interesting story tell-all to check out. Okay, let's get back to nothing in chats. So, great. So while we're at it, let's first off, I said I was going to do channel shoutouts. There's a particular channel that is almost near the 1K goal. Hopefully we can help him get past it. Let's take a look at his channel. That's Island of Life Fishing. Here's his channel. Let's see about... see what they're about section. Loving the water and learning to fish. This is our channel motto because we believe that we must always continue to learn if we are going to be able to teach our subscribers and fishing clients to fish successfully. We started Island Life Fishing YouTube channel to share our experiences on the water and to teach our subscribers how to catch more fish so they will ultimately enjoy their fishing experience more. We believe that fishing is one of the greatest ways to spend time with friends, family, and in nature. We are a fishing guide service that is operated by me, Captain Ed Balado. Sorry if I massacred your name, Ed, and my son, an aspiring captain, Brandon. We are based in Homestead, Florida, and we do most of our fishing in the Florida Keys. We have a passion for fishing that borders on obsession. We are determined to master all aspects of fishing by committing ourselves to being lifelong learners of the sport. Come along with us on our journey of loving the water and always continuing to learn how to better fish. Not bad. And we go take a look at their videos, and they have quite a bit. They do obviously live streams and fishing. Just heard about their channel today, and I figure I want to give them a shout out. I just saw this video here, how to catch monster pacu tutorial, and very good, interesting. Hey, it looks like they just reached 107 subscribers. Congratulations, Island of Fishing. Let's refresh it to make sure that we got the number subscriber count. Yep. But not just because don't stop. If you haven't subscribed to them, check out their channel. If you like it, subscribe to them. Trust me, because the way YouTube is, they may subtract by the next morning and may take away some of those subscribers. if they're not legitimate. So be sure to check out their video, watch it in full. If you like it, leave a comment down below, anonymous about comment about the video. Leave a like, and if you really like it, share it among your friends. Tweet it out, let them know about it. That way, it's a true way to grow on YouTube. So, cool. So. So far, we got about just myself watching. Great. Hey, we got 2 people watching. 5-minute sneakers. Thanks for coming in. Thanks for joining me, man. Shoot, since we got you here, let's promote your channel out. Since you're the first here, there'll be the prize for being the first to join me in the stream. So let me pull up your channel real quick. So what's new, man? So how was work today, dude? So we brought up 5 Sneaker TV's channel. He's sitting at about 1,700 subscribers. Doing well. Looks like he just did a comparison. His latest video, China versus Italy, is made in Italy. Diora worth it. Side-by-side comparison. Then 2 days ago he had a Nike Socks VC3 review. Not bad. And then one I just recently caught, on feed Adidas Yeezy 700 Inertias. First impressions. Definitely, caught that video out. Definitely check it out, everyone who watches the stream in the replay, or if you're now here live. So as you can see, Sneaker TV has quite a collection. Let's pull up his video history. Oh yeah. Hey, 5-minute sneaker in the chat. Tell everybody who is watching the stream how many sneakers you have in your collection. $150, not bad. Beats out of maybe like the 3 or 4 pairs that I own of the same model. Uh, so talked about my car stuff already, so got that done and over with. So if anybody wants to call into the chat, I've got the Google Voice number up top, 805-419-5129. If you guys want to call in, and we can get you onto the live stream and whatnot. Get some questions, all that fun stuff. Also a good way for me also to test to see if I got the bugs worked out of this system. I like to think so. Or if you want to come in on video chat, let me know and I can send you a private DM via Twitter with the link to join the Hangout stream. Well, since this is an automotive channel, I'm going to bring up, let's see, got a couple of channels I want to bring up. Bump. Bump, 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 bump. Let's see. The channel I want to bring up is the Fab Forums. It's run by a gentleman by the name of Kyle Voss. I've been watching him for a few years now. Recently, maybe about a couple of months ago, moved into a new property, new home of his home with his family, and he built his own barn garage where he built up his setup. So as you can see here, let me pull up. Not sure if Kyle's gonna ever see this or whatever, but if he does, hey, hi Kyle. Too bad. I'm sorry I didn't get a chance to hook up with you 2 years ago at SEMA. It was just a crazy week during that time frame. But as you can see here, here's pictures of his barn garage and him, I guess, doing spray installation as he's slowly building it out, and looks like also laying concrete into the shop as well. So let's take a look at some of his video listings. The thing about Kyle is he does every Fridays he releases a video and he goes, "You need this tool, fool." Friday, and so these are tools that he uses and he believes in. And if you're a fabricator or in a DIYer, this is maybe something that you want to look into, So, whatnot. Need to work on my transitions a little bit. Yeah, 1 second. All right, 5 minute sneaker. Thanks for stopping by, man. I understand you have family stuff to do, so do what you got to do, man. Thanks. Yeah, so far, based on the stats, we've been live for about 37 minutes. Not too bad. Looks like no frame drops, which is good. CPU use is only about maybe 10.3% at 60 frames per second, so that's pretty good. You're still here. I thought you had to go, man. I thought you had kids to take care of. Really? Great. Let me check the settings. Ay, ay, ay. See if that improves it any better. Let me know. If you see dead air, that's usually me because I got nothing else to say. But I'll try to keep talking. I'm seeing the lag here right now from when I do stuff. Hey, 3 people watching. Hello, guest number 3. If you're seeing this, let me. 1 minute lag. Ouch. Yeah. I wish we had more live streamers in here, then I can probably pick their brains on what they think are the optimum settings to use. Bummer. See if that played around with some of the settings to see if that has helped it out a little bit or not. But the only other thing I could think I could try doing is going on to the Google's end of the settings and see what I can do. Yeah, we'll give it a second and see. Hey, AU Pack Mule, thanks for coming in, man. Glad you could join us. Just doing channel shout outs and already talked about news and automotive news, unless you guys want to me to recover the latest news topics. Hey Turtle, thanks for coming in. Alright, I'm going to blank out the screen a little bit while I go onto the YouTube side of the settings and see if I can play with anything. So give me a second. Sorry about that, folks. I was trying to see if I can change the quality settings on the uploads, but I can't remember what tab panel it was from OBS to the YouTube. So, my apologies. Yes, Turtle, this is OBS right now. Tried using Streamlabs before, but like some of the transitions and things that I want to do on stream, I just could not make happen on Streamlabs OBS, or at least I haven't been able to figure it out yet. So that's where we're at. So let's give AU Pack Mule a quick channel shout out since we're here at his channel. He's got about a little over 1,400 subscribers. Because it was about channel. Description reads: Games of Thrones, Westworld, Star Wars, and everything J.R.R. Tolkien. All things entertainment. Live streams are one of my favorite ways to connect with others YouTubers that stream my passion. I hope you will subscribe so you'll be notified of my next videos. And all of his social media links are down below. So let's check out some of his videos. Game of Thrones Season 8 live stream with In Deep Geek. He had a Google Hangouts just 3 days ago. In all honesty, AU, I never got into Games of Thrones, even though I know they're ending their season and supposedly ending this year. So maybe after the season's over with, maybe I'll just slowly binge watch all of the seasons and maybe become a fan. But I don't know, I'm just more of a action and gearhead type of channel, but I'm still supporting him, man. Cool. Next up, we're going to give a channel a shout out to is my girl Turtle Creativity. Let's get it going. Diet is the girl if you're into crafts. Definitely have to check out her channel every Saturday, and now I think Sundays she does live streams. So definitely check out her channel. Here's a listing her catalog of her videos. As you can see, she has quite a few. Whoops. So Turtle, question for you. How many days or weeks in advance does it take you to plan up for your live streams for all of the different projects that you do for on your live streams? Thank you, Pac-Man. Yeah, Chip Foose is definitely a inspiration. I have a great story that I wish I could tell about the first time me meeting Chip Foose during SEMA. Uh, I'll just say, on my part, it was a insert foot moment. This is before overhauling or rides. No problem, Turtle. That's part of what the stream's all about. Channel shoutouts and automotive news. Trying to develop my stream niche. Yeah, we're all here, just talking. Yeah, you could definitely say that, AU Pac-Man. Yeah, that story. Let's see if I can give you guys the edited version of it. It was about it took place in Las Vegas during SEMA, which is the Specialty Equipment Manufacturers Association trade show in Las Vegas, where automotive manufacturing vendors market their latest products for the year or unveil project vehicles, whatnot. And it's grown over the years since I started attending way back in 2000. Um, in retrospect, the Las Vegas Convention Center wasn't as big as it is today when I was going. They didn't have as many halls, so to speak, when I started attending. Um, but back. So that particular year, Ford had plans to announce that they were bringing back the Thunderbird redesign, so that retro concept Thunderbird that you all know and seen. And Foose was lucky enough to get his hands on one car to build for the show. Generally, within the industry, these are these cars are what they call dollar cars. So the manufacturers will sell these vehicles. They're functioning vehicles. They're like early pre-production cars before they're released to the public, before they make final revisions or changes, whatever that they need. Um, that car builders to display for the shows, and generally the contract is basically we'll sell it to you. We can't give it away for free, but we'll sell it to you for $1. I don't know, it has to do with legal reasons or whatnot. But they got these cars, so they're called dollar cars. And he got one, and he built one called basically he entitled Speedbird. And if you've ever been a fan of overhauling, you may have seen him display it a few times, or you've seen him pull up into shots on overhauling, him driving it to his shop in it. It's like a yellowish gold colored Thunderbird that has like a cut windshield that's angled back. Closest I could describe it would be kind of like what the old Speed Racer cartoon of what the Mach 5 looked like. Kind of like similar to that. So he had it on display, and I was there taking a few pictures, checking out the car. This was like either a Wednesday or Thursday, and so I was looking at it, admiring it. And if you ever been watching one of the shows, the rep that Chip has from MHT Wheels that appeared on the show was the gentleman who I first met and started up a conversation. We were talking, admiring, And then, you know, I asked him, so what exactly do you work for Chip? He goes, yeah, I kind of handle transportation for him, not knowing that he meant that he worked for MHT and was like one of his corporate sponsors or whatever you want to call it. So we were talking, having a nice conversation. Then a couple of Chip's, you know, body guys, you know, his fabricators, workers came up and joined the conversation. We had a conversation, and next thing I know, Chip walks up and joins us. And I go, hey, nice to meet you. And it's like, I'm not the type of person to be awe starstruck. The way I look at it, Chip is just like me. You know, he's just an everyday guy who, you know, I just want to treat him normal. I don't want to be awestruck, gaga. Like, I'm sure he gets enough of that already, but, you know, we're at a trade show event. I'm going to treat him like a automotive business colleague, and struck up a nice little conversation. We had a few good laughs, and I'll leave that conversation there. Offline, I'll tell you the back end story of that someday. Hey, Modern Day. Thanks for coming on in. So we're up to 5 people watching the stream. Woohoo! And 4 likes. Be sure to share this stream out. Hey, Budget Outdoors and Survival. Thanks for coming by. We need to check on Island Life Fishing. I want to see if we can get him a little past the 1,000 subscriber mark. He was close to it. I'm not sure if he reached it, but let's take a look. 107. Let's refresh. Still at 107. So if you guys haven't checked out Island Life Fishing, check it out. It's like a father-son fishing channel out of Florida. I just checked out one of their videos today. Just heard about them and liked what I saw. So I hit the bell and the red button. So hope you guys can do the same. Check them out. Great little video I saw there on how to catch a monster pacu in Florida. So I guess pacu is an invasive species of type of fish that, from what I gathered from the video, I guess these fish get too big in their fish tanks and they release them into the rivers or streams near their homes, and these things grow. So the son actually was the primary focus of this video with his friends, and gave like 3 tips on how to catch these type of fish. So definitely worth checking out that video. Plus, they're also running a contest right now where a drawing for a giveaway. So there are 3 tips that he mentions in the video, and write it down in the comments after you've seen the video and get a chance to be entered into the giveaway once they reach 1,000 subscribers, which in theory should be pretty soon now. So be sure to check out their video and help them out. And like before, some of the people in chat, we've got 5 Minute Sneaker Tube. If you haven't checked out his channel, be sure to do that. If you're into sneakers, he definitely has the sneakers collection. Then we have Turtle Creativity. AU Pack Mule. And got a few other automotive channel guys that I also try to promote, since I am an automotive channel. I know they're not here. We have Kyle Vossen and the Fab Forum. Really like Kyle's content. like on this here video here, he basically is building his own rat rod Mustang, literally from, he basically cut up a body of a Fox body Mustang and chopped it up. I think he's just using just the main body itself, and he even shortened it, cut it in half, and he even shortened it, built cage, frame, everything. He's doing like, I think, a twin turbo setup for the motor, so he's building that up. So definitely a channel worth checking out if you're in that, and if you're into tools, just for gadgets and tools, check out his Friday videos. If he has a new tool, he'll talk about it on Fridays. You need this tool, and then he'll go, fool. So yeah, Kyle's a really good guy, so definitely check him out. And then if you're in the automotive niche, you've been seeing a lot of these like channels that have been going to the automotive auction and building cars and whatnot. There are other bigger channels out there that are been fast growing. They've been doing it, but this particular channel that I want to talk about next is really down to earth. It's usually basically a father and son doing primary the work, and a younger kid brother who helps out, which is Condor Build Adventures. And he's built some interesting projects on the channel, which definitely worth checking out. And they kind of, if you ever wonder what's involved on bodywork repairs, they take some cars that have been deemed, totaled out by the insurance companies, and they've, bring them back to life. So they kind of explain what they go through to make the repairs and do them. And let's pull up their video collection. And it looks like he's going to be doing a Subaru STI rebuild pretty soon, as well as a Toyota 4Runner. Looks like I missed out on a fiberglass on boat job repair. Then here are a couple of videos that they did where they went out to the rec yards to on what they bought and some other projects that they found. And like, this is a video here of a Jeep that they built together and took it out for adventure. Here's a Dodge Hellcat that they put together that they've then sent off to auction to be sold to fund other projects. So yeah, he's built some interesting cars. So definitely worth checking out their channel. Here's a Jeep Renegade that he built for his wife. So yeah, definitely worth checking out their channel. So go back to here. Thanks, Modern Day. Well, I'm gonna pull your channel up next, and let's give it a shout out. Your channel, I'll shout out now. One of my moderators, Modern Day Tech. He definitely has a lot of product reviews on techs and gadgets. If you're into tile, he does a lot of that stuff. Well, this is an interesting video I have to catch out. GPS watch with Face Talk. TikTok 3 kids GPS tracker. And okay, Modern, I like this thumbnail. I like this look on your face. Trying ways. Cool, man. That is a good one. So how many, okay, Modern Day, in the chat, tell me how many takes did it take you for you to get that thumbnail shot? Yep, that's true. That's probably how Florida got peacock bass. But then again, did you ever hear the story of how Utah got California rainbow trout? AU pack meal? Hey, how's the stream quality? Am I still lagging? Yeah, so if you ever have a chance to read the Chuck Yeager autobiography, he mentions a little story snippet of how California rainbow trout got introduced into Utah. So, okay, thanks, Modern Day. Yeah, I think 5 Minute was mentioning that I was lagging about a minute, so I wasn't sure if that was still the case or if the adjustments I made to the stream helped. I'll check it out on after the replay and see how if I need to make any adjustments. So if anybody wants to call in, got the Google Voice phone number hotline up, 805-419-5129. So try to bring you on via the Google Voice and see how that goes. But for some of you people I'll bring up on the story that I think most of you guys probably missed it since I talked about it early in the beginning of the stream. I'll do a quick recap of some of the news stories. First one comes from Connecticut. Um, Corporate decisions kills the efforts to change Connecticut's automotive franchise laws. Basically, the gist of it is Connecticut's automotive dealerships were against Tesla selling direct to the manufacturer directly to the consumers, bypassing franchisees, the middlemen, basically. Um, Apparently, Connecticut was trying to work on the laws to make it their regulations and rules to be able to make Tesla to be able to. But I guess Tesla got fed up with delays and bureaucracy, so they're changing their business model. So pretty soon we'll be only able to order Teslas online. So kind of going the way of Amazon, or I wonder how long it'll be before we can order up a brand new Tesla on Amazon. So we had that story there. It goes. Uh, Next story we have is Mercedes hand selects at the U.S. Alabama plant to build their new Maybach SUVs in Atlanta or Alabama. So basically, we're looking at a $200,000 Maybach G wagon. So it'll be the most expensive luxury car to be built in the U.S. And last story that I had, as far as automotive goes, we have the John DeLorean biopic film talking about his life, where John DeLorean is being played by Alec Baldwin. So, That should be interesting to see when it's released on June 7th. I'd play the trailer, but I'm not going to chance it. So. And just noticed that good old buddy Fred just went online. Shall we decide to give Night Strix a quick raid? Okay, I'll have to try to play around with that a little bit later on this week on adjusting the stream settings. So. So let's see if I can pull up Night Strix. There we go. Let's see if I can drag him over. So everybody in the chat, let's go over to Night Strix's website. I'll paste his link into the stream right now, and let's raid him. Okay, and link's showing up on the chat now. Let's go over to his channel and let's have some fun with him.
You know what I mean? So, yo, what's up, Gear Vlogs? Nice 6 raid. Hey, I think I did figure out the Google Hangouts stuff. I think. Hey, Turtle, how you doing? Gear Vlogs raid? Cool, cool. I appreciate that. Awesome, man. I appreciate that. Are you telling everybody? I didn't even know you was live, man. My fault. I didn't even know you're live. Like I said, I just got home, cracked a beer open, man. Hey, Turtle, by the way, I do know what Old Bay is, by the way. I do know what Old Bay is. I'll definitely have to get some of that, cause like I think I knew what it was before, but now I don't even really know. So yeah, Gear Vlog, man, I didn't even know you was live, but I haven't got any notifications. Hey, I'm doing good. I'm doing really good. Really good. Pretty decent day at work today. Wasn't bad. Wasn't bad at all. Wasn't bad at all. Like I haven't really got any notifications today from too many people from YouTube. I don't know why. I don't know if my shit's broken or what, but I did put another little stupid video of my dog. Little shithead. Nothing racy or nothing that'll get me in trouble or anything. He's not humping anything. Buster Tim, what is up, bub? How you doing? I haven't seen you for a hot minute since your last video you posted about your car there. A little cold today. I think it's like 30-some degrees outside right now. So, and it was raining. Been raining. I know Buster Tim's from Ohio too, so our fucking weather around here is bipolar as shit. Savage, you took some shots last night, bro. Oh, like I knew there was gonna be blood last night. I knew there was gonna be blood, and I was right. Hey, a shotgun blast to the neck. No, that wasn't a shotgun blast. That was that fucking Tech 9 or whatever the fuck it is. Yeah, fucking nuts, man. You know, I sold my truck and now that guy has it for sale. Damn. Oh, I do got a story to tell though. Like I was on the way to work today, and like you know how like you got like where I work at, there's like an interstate, and then you got like there's a road underneath the interstate bridge. You know what I'm talking about? So like there's Interstate 70 runs this way, and then underneath is another street underneath the bridge. All right, so right on the corner where you go up the on-ramp to go on to 70, my work's right there on the corner. So, like, I got to go under the stoplight, under the bridge on 70. So, all right, so all of a sudden, you know, so like I got stopped at the stoplight right there. And all of a sudden I heard this fucking loud-ass crash. Like, what the fuck? The guy in front of me jumps out. I see another dude at the stoplight. He takes off running, right? And I'm like, what the hell's going on? You know what I mean? Like, this noise was incredible. So then I seen the guy come back and he gets in his car and he's got a crowbar. Here on Interstate 70 on the top, I set my truck. Had fucking, I don't know what had happened, but he took out 150 feet of guardrail and was on his fucking top. It ripped the whole reefer unit out of the top of us. Like the trailer was still sitting like this. The truck was in a fucking ditch. The whole reefer unit, man, it was like, oh my God. Like I thought somebody died. Like I'm not lying. I'm like somebody died in this shit. And but it was like, and it took them till probably I would say probably like 7:30 to get it cleaned up. Oh, and that guy only walked out there with a little bit of scratches on him. That was it. And I could have swore somebody died. Like if there would have been another car involved or something, somebody would have died. But he come across like 5 lanes of traffic onto the on-ramp, going the opposite way. It was like, oh. Yeah, it was crazy, man. Like, absolutely incredible. Because you know how it is of being underneath those little fucking on-ramps, you know what I mean? How loud it gets, you know what I mean? When a semi-truck goes by or just the car's going by on the interstate above you, man. Like, it sounded like a fucking explosion. It's like, ugh. Put it this way, I hopped the curb in my truck and went around because I had to go to work. You know, I mean, I knew something was going on, so I hopped the fucking curb, went around and looked, and I was like, this is gonna be bad, yo. And then so we can look out our back door at work, and ugh. I think I got this Google Hangouts figured out too. So, like, if people wanted a video call and I can flip my screen and. I'm okay at work watching. Why would you? Home care. Okay, okay. Hey, Buster Tim, why would you be mad at you? Like, if something happened before, I probably don't remember. So I don't remember shit too often. I only remember like stupid shit. That's what the wife always says. You always remember stupid shit. You can't even remember like what you ate fucking 4 days ago, let alone fucking. Why do you even remember the dumb shit? I'm like, wow. I just remember seeing that little doggy out there that time peeing on my damn mailbox, you know? It's like, how do you remember that, you know what I mean? Was it long? It was long ago. And I didn't. What he said? Okay. I thought maybe he was going to tell a story like long, long time ago, far, far away. Was it in this stream?
Okay, I think we're going to end my stream. So thanks for stopping by to the stream, and having fun. So, any last words? Nothing? So, be sure to hit that subscribe button, share this stream out, hit the like button, leave a comment down below, and see you next time. Peace, everyone.